TAR Radio, a voice with you around the campus.
Yo， 大家好，我是 Angela 曾敏仪，欢迎收听 TAR So Trendy， TAR 很潮。
滴，那个谁出新歌哎？
啊，滴，什么来的？我听不懂哎。
听不懂就听
TAR So Trendy， TAR很潮。
哟，大家今天是不是发现为什么少了一个人嘞？我们的 Jessie 大大去拍摄 FYP 啦，所以今天将会由我一个人 on air 为大家继续更新 TAR So Trendy 它很潮的节目哦。TAR So Trendy 会和大家 update 时下最潮流、最 trendy 的消息，无论你是在 Facebook、Instagram、小红书，或者是每个 social media 平台都看得到的。然后你认为你自己不管是在什么方面都是一个很 trendy 的人，或是对潮流趋势很感兴趣的人，就可以多多留守我们的 TAR So Trendy 它很潮啦。这样讲到 trendy 的话题，我最近倒是一直被一个很潮的新闻洗版，不知道是不是大家也和我一样呢？那就是当我一打开 Facebook 啊、Instagram 啊，或者是小红书的时候，我都会看到一个很大个的标题，写着杨紫琼奥斯卡封后。没错啦，恭喜我们的马来西亚影星杨紫琼米肖哟，凭着电影《瞬息全宇宙》Everything Everywhere All at Once 荣获最佳女主角的奖项出卡。所以可能这时候我觉得对电影界没有太多关注的人，可能就不会清楚为什么杨紫琼她获得奥斯卡奖这个新闻会在马来西亚那么轰动呢？在这一点我悄悄和大家讲啊，我是有做一点准备资料的。这样我就先和大家来科普一下，杨紫琼其实她究竟到底是谁呢？她到底是什么国家的演员啊？我那时候刷 Facebook 的时候，其实看到很多 comment 都有在谈关于杨紫琼，其实她到底是香港人吗？大家会有这样的想法，我觉得其实不意外啦，因为我自己也是这样觉得那时候杨紫琼她其实是在香港的演艺圈发展的嘛，所以她也会有很多很出名的代表作品啊，好像例如瓶中侠影啊，然后我在comment box 我们的 IG story 也是有放，很多人也是有提到一些电视广播 TVB 有制作的一些武侠剧，然后在这个瓶中侠影里面杨紫琼她在这个剧里面她饰演着女主角的角色容芷云，她在这个戏里面她是一个很武侠的一个女演员来的，所以她有这充分的舞蹈和演技，所以在这部戏放映了过后，很多观众都会把她称为侠女。然后不止如此杨紫琼她其实很多香港的电视剧还有电影里面，她也出演过很多很重要的角色，就比如我看到这里也是有很多的观众写英雄本色啊，然后英雄本色有很多系列嘛，有英雄本色2、英雄本色3，然后还有一个叫天地豪情，这个我有看，是一个很不错的电影来的，所以她在香港演艺圈中是已经有着非常高的知名度和地位了啦，所以是一位很备受每个人尊敬的女演员。所以我觉得凑合种种以上的所有 information， 会有人认为她是香港人，其实我是觉得不意外的。但是大家又知不知道嘞？其实杨紫琼她其实在1980年代初期的时候她有参加过一些马来西亚的电视剧啊和电影。在当时因为她还没有进军那个香港演艺圈嘛，所以她有比较有代表性的作品是她在1983年有一个电视剧叫《光辉岁月》光辉岁月我广东话不懂不标准OK， 就这个剧它讲述了一个家族3代人的故事。就杨紫琼其实她在剧里面她是饰演也是女主角所以因此也是获得了马来西亚观众的认可啊和喜爱。只是她后来在香港的演艺圈里面她的表现比较更特殊，所以也因此受到很多人的肯定。然后他在香港电影和电视剧中的作品因为更多人了解嘛，所以大家会认为他是香港人。其实这个东西我是觉得，如果你们没有太大的去了解哪一个演员的话，其实我觉得是不意外的啦。然后重点来了啦，为什么他获得奥斯卡奖这个会在马来西亚被看成一个很 trendy 的话题呢？这样这个我们就先进一下 song break， 节目回来过后我们再来继续讨论为大家送上一首来自郑裕凯的《晨光》，继续留守 TAR Radio。
前方的去向，路算再长，也不要遗忘，彼此是彼此的避风港。再累再忙，行途终不会忘，从内心起航，对梦想的渴望。向着前方的晨光，往未来勇敢的去闯，一起绽放你和我的力量。不公平自由的飞翔，乘风破浪多变成长，总有一天遇见你的曙光。打击，就像在塔尔西站到 fucking 我也不会放弃。老师们的教诲，生活的不甘，以及红砖历史的足迹，也值得让一起去学习。被击倒，被咋样也不阻止我倒下。被培养，被责上，也不让他们失望。我不怕，我有我的 homie 和我一起扛下。各位要小心，在眼前搞得比美的还要漂亮。或许曾经怀疑自己是不是他们的骄傲，大家还以为这种想法是无知的年少，有挣扎，有犹豫，甚至会感到孤独。别怕，别怕，总有属于你的蓝图。奔向着前方的晨光，往未来勇敢的去闯，一起绽放你和我的力量。不公平自由的飞翔，乘风破浪多变成长，总有一天遇见你的曙光。奔向着前方的晨光，往未来勇敢的去闯，一起绽放你和我的力量。不公应自由的飞翔，乘风破浪多变成长，总有一天遇见你的曙光。奔向着前方的晨光，往未来勇敢的去闯，一起绽放你和我的力量。不公平自由的飞翔，乘风破浪多变成长，总有一天遇见你的曙光。
滴滴滴滴，那个谁出新歌哎？
啊，滴滴滴滴，什么来的？我听不懂哎。
听不懂，听不懂就听。
他说 Trendy， 他很潮。
阿罗哈，我是 Angela 曾明义，欢迎大家回来。刚刚郑义凯的晨光，其实跟我们今天讲的主题和杨紫琼的人设，其实我觉得很贴近啦，因为都是很励志的嘛。那刚刚我们就聊到了杨紫琼的一些演艺经历嘛，对不对？那为什么她获得奥斯卡奖，这个会在马来西亚被看成一个很 trendy 的话题呢？这样其实这个就要从她首次接触好莱坞那时候说起了。其实在1997年的时候哦，杨紫琼有参演了 James Bond 的007，那个制片人哦，还有担任一个制片的好莱坞动作片叫《明日帝国》 Tomorrow Never Dies。然后在这个剧里面哦，她也是饰演女主角，名字是娜奥米。大家有看这部剧应该都知道，娜奥米的角色也是频繁的出现，也是很重要的。然后这部电影哦，是杨紫琼首次亮相在好莱坞的作品，也让她成为了首位在好莱坞大片中扮演很重要角色的华人女演员。然后加上奥斯卡奖啦，这个奖项其实在近100年来的知名度和那个权威哦，其实大家都有目共睹，都摆在那里的。所以在这个奖项里面，对于一个电影人或者是一个面向世界国际的电影行业的每个演员，无论是导演制片人来说，其实我觉得个人认为都是一个很无比高的一个嘉奖和追求来的。所以杨紫琼哦，她身为一名亚洲人啦，在这个第95届的奥斯卡奖颁奖典礼中，她成为了电影盛世历史上哦第一位获得最佳女演员的亚洲女性。所以我觉得光是听到这个形容词和这个称号，大家都已经感受到了吧，那个深受的佩服和对杨紫琼的尊敬。然后那时候其实在杨紫琼获奖了过后哦，也是有很多人有在 share 这一个新闻，无论是马来西亚都好啊，还是在哪个国家都好。我觉得杨紫琼她获奖过后哦，就有一个双手握拳放在额头上的一个手势开始流传了出来。然后事实上哦，大家有没有发现到，杨紫琼在过去很多的颁奖典礼和访问节目中都有做过这个手势。然后所以这个也其实代表了得奖电影哦，瞬息宇宙中有一个女生叫贝果 Bagel。然后其实杨紫琼她是借此这个颁奖典礼向这个电影致敬。然后其实这个源泉不管是在戏里面啊，还是无论大家有去看这个戏的，其实有关注这个戏的，其实都知道还有很多很微妙的一些设定，其实就是要带给大家一个资讯啦。它那边我根据网络资讯有说到，它其实是象征着一个永恒的意思，就是完美理想的圆，因为它是做一个圆嘛，在额头上，就是象征着你一个人有很重要的一个意向和意图。所以就代表很多事情其实你做到最后它都是一个圆，所以叫大家不要放弃这样的意思。然后在杨紫琼她获奖了过后，其实我可以感受得到哦，马来西亚人是有以这件事情很为荣的，大家真的感到很骄傲啦。然后我当然也不例外，就我举几个例子，我觉得大家有在关注 social media 上，其实都知道饮料店贡茶他们有推出一个活动，是为了庆祝杨紫琼获奖的。那时候就是凡是名字哦，只要有 Michelle 的人哦，你都可以免费获得 upsize 你的饮料。所以我一直在 share 这个贴纸给我身边有叫 Michelle 的朋友。然后就是在Pavilion，那时候我去走街嘛，然后我在Pavilion逛街的时候哦，我都会看到那个布告栏啊，或者等等那些大荧幕 big screen 上面啊，都会 play 一些杨紫琼的戏啊，它的封面啊，还有杨紫琼大大个获奖的标题，所以还有很多庆祝的文字啦。所以由此可见，大家都其实为这件事情感到很光荣。然后我身为马来西亚人的我也感到很骄傲啦。当然呢，奥斯卡奖也就生平身为我读 broadcasting， 我对于看到这个奖项，我就看到它发着光环，这样我就觉得哇，如果真的有一天能站在奥斯卡奖上的舞台，真的是很值得骄傲的一个事情。这样其实哦，除了杨紫琼之外，还有很多被误认以为啦是国外的艺人，但其实还是马来西亚的艺人们也是有很多的哦。这样先为大家带来一首来自 Legend Ho Blackie 的《烟》，那继续留守 TAR Radio。
Yo, what up？ 烟瘾大家都知道吧？原因不是每个人都知道，有些东西有钱也解决不到，何况只是一支烟。
手上拿的烟，冰的伤口是深浅，夜晚的每天盯着网易云搁浅。
过袋是 no one no， 还是搜狐帮你走？口袋 money 生产 no， 只好抖音写不容易。现在的我是有心无力，知道他不会喜欢自己。看见他出现在梦里，回忆 忆，过往 memories 不是那些 tragedy。希望我的努力会被他看到，增加着我魅力，每当神魂颠倒。周围的角落人都为我环绕，只有他一个不被影响丝毫。抽着蓝色马布路，看烟灰慢慢掉落，这感觉是真不错。I really need this someone。每天都来把事站到后场，在那往哪站？不是一直亮着就能轻易烦恼都解散。天空无垠，迷不像是存在韵味。我的心里好苦，像是一个愚昧。不要把我当作一个另类，别太把信息又 copy and paste， 就让认真的我多狼狈。难道 love you 也需要被体会？抽着蓝色马布路，看烟灰慢慢掉落，这感觉是真不错。I really need this some more。抽着蓝色马布路，看眼泪慢慢掉落，到底是谁对谁错 ？I really need this no more。Yeah, yeah, and here's come the real thing. 3, 2, 1, let's go on。开到跑车在梦里，睡得慢你这飞机，被他说我是个神经病。I don't need no more, you fucking know。真的不是挑战你，只是没有准备好，想到和你在一起就脑袋出现种种烦恼。为什么这句话听起来那么熟悉？放过我吧，行不行？不要把我当作一个另类，别太把信息又 copy and paste， 这让认真的我多狼狈。难道 love you 也需要被体会？抽着蓝色马布路，看烟灰慢慢掉落，这感觉是真不错。I really need this some more。抽着蓝色马布路，看眼泪慢慢掉落，到底是谁对谁错 ？I really need this no more。
滴滴滴滴，那个谁出新歌哎？
啊，滴滴滴滴，什么来的？我听不懂哎。
听不懂，听不懂就听。
他说 Trendy， 他很吵。
哟，欢迎回来，我是 Angela 这名义。那刚刚我们就有提到很多被误认以为是国外的艺人的马来西亚艺人们，其实到底有谁耶？我相信大家我讲的这几个名字我觉得大家应该都会很熟悉他们。那我先来讲讲第一个CHIT-CHA 蔡卓宜。其实他的家乡是在马来西亚柔佛州的然后他的职业其实是一名歌手和演员啦。可是他在毕业的学院是在北京电影学院毕业，然后他出道的时间是在2020年，那时候大家知道的时候都觉得网络上很疯传，很美很甜，笑得很好看的一位女生。然后她还有很多应援号那些，她的代表作品我觉得我提过的话大家都知道，她是有参与过中国的综艺节目还有很多天天向上比如天天向上，还有那个101节目。最重点的是什么？很多人真的是一直来跟我说，你知道吗？其实CHIT-CHA蔡卓宜他其实是马来西亚人，他不是中国人或者台湾人因为其实那时候前阵子还有在台湾交了一个男朋友，我相信大家都应该知道他是谁王大陆。他那时候还把王大陆带回来马来西亚过年，所以其实很多人都不知道很多人那时候在蔡卓宜来马来西亚玩然后我就纠正他们，不是，其实他是原本就住在马来西亚，是回家，他不是来马来西亚玩，因为就很多人不知道他其实是原生在马来西亚的嘛。那第二个是谁呢？是尤长靖。尤长靖也是因为他每个人认识他，打从认识他起都是因为他是 9% 的一位成员，所以因为他有参加过偶像练习生过后他有出现在很多人的视线面前，然后他又有做很多帮唱嘉宾在中国新说唱里面唱飘向北方帮那5克热，然后很多人就很知道他的歌唱的实力嘛。他也有很多代表作， 好像比如我最喜欢的那个是你想成为的大人吗？其实他是马来西亚人哦，他的祖籍也是在柔佛州。柔佛州很多帅哥美女然后我就那时候很多朋友也是一直跟我说，你知道吗？因为我们有在留守 Trendy 的消息，就有知道很多国外的一些消息，他们就会来跟我，你知道吗？其实有长进是马来西亚人。然后那时候我有做过 research，他真的是马来西亚人。然后自从很多人也是因此他去中国参加这个综艺节目，很多人也是因此把这个东西很骄傲和光荣来说啦。然后加上一个我们说了2个参加中国综艺节目的，那我来说说第3个，看大家懂不懂哈。我觉得大家都应该会听过他的名字，叫张栋梁。其实张栋梁他是出生在马来西亚沙拉越州的古晋市，那他是祖籍是福建，然后他其实是一位马来西亚的男歌手演员。大家有没有听过一首歌叫《北极星的眼泪》大家应该有听过这首歌，对不对？其实这首歌就是他唱的，然后还有很多很出名的代表作，叫《微笑 Pasta》小乌龟其实他早年就是在台湾偶像剧中就一直出现那种很不霸道的那种男主然后他外表又长得很好看，又很阳光，又很温柔所以就很多让国外的观众留下很深刻的印象。然后那时候我记得我去一个大学，然后做交流会嘛，然后很多台湾人就其实张栋梁是马来西亚的然后我就我知道他是马来西亚很出名，他在马来西亚很多很出名的代表作品。所以还有不止他们3个现在很多。然后杨紫琼就是一个，刚才我们今天的主题杨紫琼也是很多人被误会以为他是香港人嘛。还有曹格梁静茹林明珍Uncle Roger 也是，还有等等等等都有很多。所以大家其实我们马来西亚真的很多很出名的演员，不要一直在说国外的月亮比较圆的好不好？好啦，今天又到了要交班的时间了。在这之前，我还是想要和大家分享一句，我认为杨紫琼她其实在得奖的时候说出了一些很感人的话。希望这句话在追梦的路上，大家有听了过后可以帮到你们和励志到你们也为大家人生可以找到一个目标可以前进。这句话就是大家要勇于梦想，梦想其实真的会实现的。This is a proof that dreams big and dreams do come true。如果大家对我今天所说的话题有感到兴趣的话，也可以去我们的 IG feeds 留言，记下你觉得杨紫琼有励志到你的 point， 或者是哪一部电影让你印象最深刻呢？并且可以和我们分享你的看法哦。今天的节目就到这里啦，记得关注 TAR Radio 的 Instagram、Facebook 和 YouTube Channel， 那样当我们 post 任何很好玩、很有趣的资讯的时候，你就会第一个时间收到啦。我们的节目，我们的 Instagram 是 TAR radio， 然后 Song Break 过后会有 Michelle 和子琪主持的 CHIT-CHA 踏闲聊，继续留守 TAR Radio， 我是 Angela 郑敏仪，他 so trendy， 他很潮，我们下期再见，拜拜。
潮汐里面的其他星星 ，One of the galaxy，Girl baby， 遇见你没比是走不来的幸运。I think I'm in love with you， 但我不确定是真的 ，Maybe it's real。地球躺的只有几公里，我错的 friend zone 到底还差几公里 ？Oh girl， 我想陪你一起做重要的行走，让你 so cold。Oh I'm in love with you。Oh I'm in love with you。两个疲乏的地球人，相遇时两个星球都充满了爱意。Oh I'm in love with you。Oh I'm in love with you。忽然之间明白了一些道理，我爱你是唯一的原理。世界最后让我猜你是什么星座？你是浪漫双鱼座还是这个水瓶座？620就算你是摩羯还是处女，想告诉你其实都不在意。Baby I'm not a billionaire， 不想把亿万富翁能够带你环游世界，还只是个平凡的人类，努力做着音乐，把爱意的我放进这首歌里面。我没有复杂的背景，又不是开贝斯顶多加 my V， 没有60K的告白惊喜 for you， but I always bounce out when you need me。Oh I'm in 起，也许其实一个问口，偏偏我们遇见彼此，不是在不起错过，不是挂念后才的美景。我和你的回忆在哪里想过，听到微风。从此刻只想和你创造新的未来，那是我吃过肉，手心与你的背都没塞，答应你不会再把我的手松开，就算默认特代，爱是我在。Oh I'm in love with you, oh I'm in love with you， 两个疲乏的地球人，下雨整个星球都充满了爱意。Oh I'm in love with you, oh I'm in love with you， 忽然瞬间明白了一些道理，我爱你是唯一的原理。
Good morning, this is Sisi and you are listening to TAR News Update. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim arrived in Beijing yesterday to continue his official visit to China. Anwar landed at the Beijing Capital International Airport at 4:30 p.m. local time. Anwar will meet China's President Xi Jinping today, where they are expected to discuss the strategic elements of the bilateral relationship in a post-pandemic era. Anwar will be accorded an official welcoming ceremony at the Great Hall of the People by the newly appointed Chinese Premier Li Qiang tomorrow, followed by a bilateral meeting. Both leaders will also witness the signing of 3 memorandum of understandings to deepen economic ties between the two governments. China has been Malaysia's largest trading partner since 2009. In 2022, the total bilateral trade has increased 15.6% from 2021, valued at around 487 billion ringgit. Former PKR Vice President Zuraida Kamaruddin testified that she did not know the details of the 10 million ringgit bond with PKR that she signed before being allowed to contest in the 14th general election. In her witness statement during the trial yesterday, Zuraida stated that she was given documents a day before the nomination without explanation on its terms and conditions. She claimed that she had no time to go through the document. Zuraida also claimed that the party had fired her instead of her resigning. She announced her resignation only after the party announced that she was terminated in the press. The conditions of the bond included the defendant agreeing to pay the party 10 million ringgit no later than 7 days upon the resignation of the defendant from the party or joining any other political party, or being an independent elected representative after the defendant had won the election on a PKR ticket. A woman who is one of the plaintiffs and witnesses of a lawsuit related to unilateral conversion has lodged a police report for alleged harassment by officers of the Kota Tinggi Islamic Religious Authorities. She said in her police report that 5 officers, including one in uniform, had come to a house in Ulu Tiram, Johor at about 3 p.m. on Wednesday. Agaman Ani's Legal Unit Director, Arun Doraisamy, said that the case was underway and it was for the courts to decide on the matter.
So, Jabatan Agama Islam, Kota Tinggi, went to the house. Okay, I have the police report here, and went to the house, scolded her for not wearing a hijab in her house, and then took pictures of kids and the house, her altar, and everything else they can. And then they were interviewing and scolding her why she filed a case in KL High Court. This is totally unacceptable. As a Malaysian, she have a right to file a case in any court of her choice, and all parties, whether defendant, plaintiff, or all parties, must stand down and give due chance to the court to decide on the matter.
Thank you for listening. This is Sisi. See you next week.
Class dismissed.
I need to rush back to do my assignments. Let me take a 5 first. I I told you to go left. Yes, we won.
1 hour later.
This drama is so touching. Walao, I'm running out of time and I haven't started my assignment yet. I should have done it earlier.
You look like a panda today.
I did not sleep yesterday. I was rushing for assignments.
You may procrastinate, but time will never. Do not waste time.
TAR Radio, a voice with you around the campus.
Hi.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome listening to TAR Radio. I'm CHIT-CHA.
Hello everyone, I'm Michelle.
Oh, Michelle, now already week 7 and the final exam is almost coming. Do
Huh?
you feel nervous?
Final exam, hi. Yeah. Final exam, but now it's week 7, right? Actually, we got still another 7 weeks to go on. So yeah, I'm not so kind of nervous about final exam.
That's right, also lah. But I'm a bit nervous.
Why you nervous, huh?
Nervous about
Actually, you no need to nervous about the final exam first, but since you have 7 weeks more to prepare your final exam, and even though you have study week, but for me, tomorrow is my math exam, you know.
Oh, okay. No. Last week you told me this time you have the math exam, right? Okay. Let me laugh at you first.
Don't laugh lah. Yeah, but actually, I'm very kind of nervous lah, since I haven't have an examination about the math. Since last time I write my essay is SPM few years ago, yeah. So actually I'm very kind of nervous.
Okay. No need to be too worried, Michelle. Today I found an assistant to help you, and also our guests who are sitting for the math exam next week or in the future. So obviously our program today is about math.
Yeah.
CHIT-CHA. 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 TAR 闲聊.
So wow, who will become our assist for today? So does she can help me pass or help me to get band 5?
Hello, Michelle. I mean, an assistant is the person who can give you the way to prepare and score better in math. Not an Aladdin that you can make a wish.
Yeah, of course I know lah. But then who will become the assistant for us today? So I think some math candidates feel the same as me, since they feel very nervous and feel very confused about what should they do, and yeah, that kind of exactly like me lah, how I'm feeling. Yeah,
I think everyone can see lah. The assistant is beside of me.
Yeah, beside me
also.
also.
She's the math examiner. Let's welcome Miss Shiva.
Yep, thank you very much, both of you. Thank you.
Yeah, those who have followed our IG should know that Miss used to be the teacher of math and has taught math for 22 years. Today I can invite such a powerful person to help you, Michelle. I hope everyone can receive a lot of knowledge lah. So, can you not be so nervous now?
Actually, I'm still kind of nervous lah.
Yeah, Michelle, I think you should be less nervous now that I'm here to help you.
Why? Okay lah, then I be confident more. I be more confident, sis. Yeah. All right. So should I? But should see you have listened about math before, since you are still a diploma student, but you having math exam in the future, right? Yeah. So do you know what is specific math is used for?
I do homework, so I know a little bit about
so what?
math.
Tell me lah, what is the math? Since Miss maybe Zizi is not very accurate for the what math is talking about, so can you have an like add in for us if it's not very accurate?
Yes, I will add in, but let's hear what she's got to say since she did her homework.
No, I'm nervous already.
So what is math?
As I know, math is an English proficiency test administered by the Malaysian Examination Council. If you are a university student in Malaysia, you must take a math exam. Am I right?
Bang on! Well done! Homework excellently.
Wikipedia.
Never mind, she still got a fact.
But actually, Form 6 is not yet as like a very college student or even though SPM student, but what I get the knowledge just now is some of them are having their math in even though Form 5. Yeah, so why?
No, I don't think that's very accurate. Only the college and university students, they take the MUET examination.
Oh.
Up to Form 5, they are still bound to SPM.
So what is the main objective of the MUET?
Like you said, it's a requirement by our government that, our Ministry of Education's directive that you have taken MUET in order for you to qualify to get the degree or diploma that you're studying for. See, without MUET, you can't graduate.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is.
But since I don't think that everyone, like, even though I'm a broadcast student, but how about law student or medicine
Everybody.
student? Oh, they should take MUET.
Everyone.
But the what kind of grade they will pass? Since our broadcast student is like band 3, but is it same for all students or just?
Good question. Different courses, the cutoff requirement is different. So if you want to do a languages course, let's say, you cannot be going in with a band 3, can you? If you're going to be an English teacher or a journalist, can you go in with a band 3? So then the course requirements will be higher. So then you may have like a need of a band 4, band 4.5. Different universities have different cut-off points. But again, it falls back on the course that they're studying.
Oh, I see.
But generally across the board, the minimum is band 3 for most courses.
For most usually students to get
band 3. Yeah.
Then do you have any question as a team?
Any question? Then I would like to ask Miss, is there any advantage of taking the MUET cert? Will it help me find a job in the future, or it's just because college students must take the MUET exam?
No, it's not going to help you get a job, my dear girl. Like I said, it's just a requirement for you to graduate, basically. But of course, if you do take language courses and students who study MUET in schools especially, I mean, the teachers are training you to speak, to use the languages. It's a given that when you go out into the workforce, then your language is enforced as well. So it's a 2-in-1, that kind of thing. But specifically, no. It's just for you to graduate.
Right. Okay. Then actually, I'm very curious about, do only the college student need to take MUET? If I'm not a university student, like I'm studying diploma, can I go to take part in MUET in my diploma?
If now I'm a diploma student, can I take the MUET?
Of course you can. As long as you do it before you graduate. Yeah, of course there's an expiry period of 5 years. Yeah, you have to finish your studies within that. If you haven't, then obviously you have to take it again. But normally you don't do that, right? You do it and then you get it over and done with, complying with the period of time that you're studying. Yeah.
So it's turned out that MUET is divided into 4 parts, right, Michelle? Namely listening, writing, speaking, and reading. Then can Miss River review the structure of MUET to us? Is there any strategy or technique to get better results?
Like to get more points, or do they have any things we want to focus about?
Okay, this is like generally having me to tell you what to do to get good results from MUET, right? Because you already broke it down to listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Obviously, there are 4 skills there, and the 4 skills need different attention across the board. If anybody asks me how I'm going to improve my language, I'm going to say read. Read more. But I think you and I already know we don't have a reading culture in our country. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are many students who love reading, yes, but that's not the majority of who we have in this country. So if you want to improve on particular components, then we have to break it down. I cannot tell you across the board just like that.
Okay, so actually we have a lot of questions we'll ask you, but maybe we have to take a little song break first.
After the song breaks, we will continue to discuss with the teacher more about whether there will be any impact if all kinds of minor accidents occur during the exam.
Cause you are my girl, my girl。你需要时我在这儿，我在这儿。你就像个小百合，百合。我的生活没有淀粉，刚好你出现在这儿。带你出门去走走，因为今天太闷。到了那边后才发现今天晚又没开门。Show me love, show me love， 你是唯一的选择。会记得那一刻，我对你动心了。做的事还没开始，已经在忙了。你的香味挥之不去，停留在我脑海。你是今天的某一遍，我说的情话会实现。每分每秒只想赖着你，表达我的思念。My heart locked up， 没有电话方法，我闯进我的心房，用了甜甜的方法。你的号码，我给的备注是8万，这是爱吗？还是小时候的童话？小时候没在说大话，对你的爱放大，不管你有多么火辣。快点准备，让谎言作废，越来越暧昧，让那些质疑你我的外人全部闭上嘴。My girl， 对你的爱意我没有办法爱，你的外号好多，但我只想叫你小可爱。怎么睡？我该怎么睡？没有你的夜，就像没了电的相机，应该怎么拍照片？My girl， my girl， 你需要时我在这儿，我在这儿。你就像个小百合，百合。我的生活没有淀粉，刚好你出现在这儿。把你放心上，怎么有点紧张？一声不吭也没有出声，突然闯进我心房。你就像一朵小百合 ，Ready you're my girl， 请你给我一次机会，让我尽情说慢歌。My girl，my 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 girl。
CHIT-CHA 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 TAR 闲聊。
Okay, welcome back and listen to our program. Miss just told us that minor accidents will inevitably happen during the exam. So, can Miss tell us what we need to pay attention to before the exam? For example, what often happens in the wet examination room? Will they forget to bring an IC or 2B pencil before exam?
Okay, so when you come in for the speaking examination, obviously you are given an examination slip. And together with that, you need to bring your identification card. That would be given to the person on duty, normally assigned by your college. It's not somebody from us. It's the college people who will put you in groups of 4. While you are waiting for your turn to go in for your MUET speaking examination. So yes, mishaps have happened where candidates don't bring their slips. Here's the icing on the cake. Many of them download it on their phones, and your phones come to us because you can't take your phones in for the examination. So when the phones come to us, how are you going to show us the slip?
Actually, any digital device are not
See,
allowed to bring in.
you're not allowed to bring in any digital devices, and people forget because we are in such. I know we are in such a forward age where everything is digitized, but MPM has not come to that. We still need to see your exam slips. So my kind advice to you is, please print lah. Print and bring it with you. Don't forget your IC. I'm very boggled by the fact that, all of you are 19 plus. And you can still forget your IC. Really?
Yeah, but this kind of issue happens before.
It happens. I mean, you come into the examination room. Obviously, we provide you with paper for you to scribble your answers to prep. And I also provide pencils and pens, if you don't bring your own. Sometimes with COVID now, some students don't want to share. So they bring their own stationery so that they don't have to use what's there. Yeah, but it's basic for, exam slips and identification cards. So yeah, that's for MUET speaking. Whereas for MUET writing, listening and reading, okay, you do realize that reading and listening are multiple choice questions. So you are going to be given a piece of paper where you can, what you call that? Yeah, black out your answers. All right. And on that paper, you can't use pen.
Yeah.
Candidates will come without pencil, you know.
I think
No pencil.
Can I
You
use
know you're going to answer an OMR form where in SPM or any other examination before, you have done it before and you have used a pencil. You are aware of it, but you come and you put up your hand and say, "Ma'am, I didn't bring pencil." Do I look like a stockist to provide you with pencil? You know? And then it comes down to us because we want to help the candidates. So we either going to have to, we would have to ask the other candidates to lend their pencils, or if we have, we just, you know, bagi pinjam saja. I mean, I think candidates should be a little bit more prepared. You know, yes, bring your own stationery. You're more comfortable with your own things, and you're more calm when you have your own things prepped, and you just have to sit down and answer the questions calmly.
But actually, for another question is, if my 2B pencil suddenly broken or what?
Yeah, you can raise your hands and call the invigilators on hand, and they will help you. They'll find a way for you.
Should I
That's
bring
the
my
job.
sharpener?
Yeah, of course you can.
Just bring that for
Yeah,
any. Okay.
yeah.
So actually, for the reading test and the speaking, like reading and speaking, I think, it's more like you have to read your novel or read books to more to
Now, I would say that nowadays students don't have time to read books and novels. They don't even read the newspapers. Wait, the newspapers are even online. Yeah, and in my situation specifically, I have to do the reading for my students. See, when I read something and I find that it's very insightful and they can use it in writing or reading, I take it to class and share it with them. Right? So when it comes to what you call that prep for reading and listening, I would say do a lot of exercises. I mean, there are so much of materials out there, books after books. People have written so many books. Just get one or two. And then why go to books? You can download from the internet today.
Google.
Yeah, everything's on Google. Yeah, your auxiliary brain is available to you. So yeah, just get a lot of exercises, listening and reading. I would think that with a lot of practice, you'll get there.
Okay. So what about the writing? Since what I know is we got separated in two parts. Part A is about like email writing. To reply an email, and then the part 2 is about like a factual essay. He will give you a statement, and then you have to mention it. You agree or disagree, or what is your opinion? So, actually, can I answer for absolutely yes or no, or actually to acceptable to be a neutral? Yeah.
So now you're asking me about part 1 or part 2. Which one do we want to
Okay,
start
how about
with?
we start from part 1 first about the email.
So then for part 1, you either have to respond to an email or an informal letter. There are 2 options there. Why they give you this is because part 1 will be where you can show your writing prowess. You know, your ability, your capability, your flair. You want to write bunga-bunga. That's your ability shown in part 1. Because in part 2, it's a formal piece of writing. So the diction that you use has to be more formal. So for candidates who find it difficult to express themselves formally, part 1 will be their, gift, where they can write according to how, sometimes they write according to how they speak. So it's very important that you speak correctly, because then you write exactly how you speak. You know what I mean? But okay, to tackle part 1, you're given an email or an informal letter. There will be notes on the right-hand side given to you, particularly for you to answer, okay, the content that's given to you in the email or the informal letter.
Yes.
So what you do is you read every part of that email or letter. Every part. That means you're not just answering the notes on the right-hand side, but every little thing that's asked you in each of the paragraphs in the email. Answer that.
For example, hi, how are you? Then you
Yes,
have to
you
answer.
have to answer that. Don't just focus on, focusing on what's the note given for that paragraph and you answer that note. No, you answer everything. So it's like a story time, not a story, it's like a dialogue. Somebody's asked you something and you are responding.
Just like reply the email like you say
Yes,
what we
like how
reply,
you,
yeah. So actually the notes is for like a guideline. You have to answer like the flow
Yeah,
like
the
this.
notes will particularly be focused on for marks, obviously, but here you actually have to look at it as a whole. And the other thing about the notes is sometimes they ask you to describe. So describe as much as you can.
Yeah.
Don't just keep it too brief, give as much explanation as you can. And then sometimes, you have yes or because or no or because. Never start a paragraph with that yes. You see, in that paragraph, they will definitely be telling you about something. They will be talking about something. Let's say it's a talk that you have to attend. And are you going to attend the talk? And you're going to say, yes, you are going to attend the talk because you find it something very knowledgeable to you. So when you answer that part, you don't say, yes, I will be attending. Yes, apa benda? So pertaining the talk that you asked me about, yes, I will be attending. So you see, the yes doesn't appear in the beginning of the paragraph. Whereas you start with the subject matter, what are you going to talk about? And then you bring in that note that you're supposed to answer. Things like this. Sometimes candidates are not aware of this. So here's me just sharing what I know lah.
Okay. So how about the
part 2?
Yeah, part 2.
Okay. So then we go to part 2 where you get argumentative or discursive writing. What it simply means is you're going to get a question where you have to brain your answers. You're going to actually have to look at the situation and you're going to decide whether you agree or disagree. Now some of you may think I would like to partially agree. Okay, here's where I say, how much time do you have this? You only have 90 minutes duration of this examination. Okay, out of the 90 minutes you have task 1, which is that, that email, and then you have this. So really your time is quite limited. So I would say, don't spend too much time in part 1, and then when you come to part 2, be practical. Okay, some of us, some of you have got difficulty in expressing yourself. So that don't try to be too ambitious. Keep it real, keep it simple. You agree or you disagree. Because if you agree, then you have to give me 3 points. If you disagree, then you give me 3 points to disagree. But if you're partial, that means you're not sure, you agree, you're neutral, you're agreeing and you're disagreeing. And to be frank, you should give me 2 and 2 lah. Because you agree or disagree.
Both 2 points to be fair.
Yes, to be fair, to be equal. Right? That's what you call partial. But like I said, there's always time constraints. So don't push yourself to 4 points, leave it at 3.
4 points in 90 minutes with 2 essays.
Exactly, so keep it at 3. So the other thing you have to remember is, as you are beginning your essay for the discursive and argumentative, there is something called the introduction. The introduction sets the stage to the examiner, to your abilities and capabilities. Many a time candidates want to capture the examiner's attention and to show their abilities to write in the introduction. So for those who can, this is your place to show them what you have. For those who can't, please, I appeal to you, keep it simple.
Me.
You will still get your mark. There's no need to be so kiasu. You will get your mark.
Just simply write what you can write about it.
Not simply, just keep it simple.
Okay, keep it simple.
Yes.
Okay.
So you start with a broad idea of what is being asked of you, and then it's like a inverted triangle, and then you zoom in until. Okay, so this is the important components of the introduction. You need to take a stand and you have to give us the thesis statement. What is the thesis statement? The thesis statement is the final sentence of your introductory paragraph, which carries the 3 points that you're going to share with us in the subsequent paragraphs. Okay.
So which means like for the first paragraph, I want to write what is just explain a simple explanation about the statement, what about talking about, and then
slowly go into the question itself. Slowly answer what it is, and then make your stand. You agree or disagree? I agree with the statement, yada yada yada, because then you give your point 1, point 2, point 3. That's your thesis statement. After your thesis statement, ladies, please don't write anymore. The thesis statement is always the final sentence of your introductory
So which means
paragraph.
explain and then I agree, I disagree because point 1, point 2, point 3.
And not in point form, it's all in
in sentence, okay, in sentence form. Point 1, 2, 3, point 1, 2, and 3, and then full stop. Then enough for paragraph 1.
Yes.
And then so we will the paragraph 2, 3.
Let's categorize. Let's say point 1 is A, B, and C. Point 1 is A, point 2 is B, point 3 is C. So I agree or disagree about something because of A, B, and C. So in the subsequent paragraphs, if you've written A first A, you have to talk about A first, and then B, and then C. Don't jump. You write A, B, C in the thesis statement, and then in the subsequent paragraphs, you decide, I want to write B first. Or I want to write C first, then I jump to B, and then jump to no. You have to follow that sequence of order that you've already set for yourself in the thesis statement. Okay, so you follow that, and then in that subsequent paragraph, you will have to start with that point, and that is your topic sentence. Okay, so your subsequent paragraphs, that means your body paragraphs, will all start with a topic sentence first. After that, you explain. Okay, give us explanation, give us a legit example. Ladies and gentlemen, when you give us the example, please don't just plonk it there and think, I'm done. Okay, therefore I'm going to close my paragraph and finish it. No, you have to also explain your example. How does this example connect to the idea? Okay, once you think you have set the stage and everything is explained, then you close your paragraph. Now this is also very important because paragraph closure is part and parcel of the paragraph element. So what you write as the first sentence in your topic sentence, you are going to repeat that point in your final sentence, that's your closing sentence for the paragraph, and you use words like thus, therefore, or hence, just to reiterate, the topic sentence that you have mentioned. Then you have a beautifully packaged paragraph. You'll do the same thing for body paragraph 2 and body paragraph 3, and then you will move to your conclusion. Now, in your conclusion, you can choose to write your hopes about the ideas that you've given, or in most cases, candidates are running out of time, so I would say just repeat your thesis statement with a little bit of tweaks here and there, and be done with it. In conclusion, contohnya, you bring down your thesis statement with a little bit of changes to the sentence. It can be one sentence, it's fine.
So
you
just
must have a conclusion.
Must have conclusion. Either you just write a sentence, but must have
a conclusion. Then only you have a complete essay. Okay? So, yeah.
This is the writing part.
Simple explanation to it.
Wow, very detailed.
I hope it helps.
Yeah, I think it will be helpful. For me, yes.
Now left the listening test, listening part and speaking part. So for the listening part, here's a question from our audience. She asked, the person who speaks on the radio is foreign speaker or local person who speak in radio?
We don't know. It depends on the people who are doing the
the
recording.
accent. Like their accent is more.
Yeah, we would. I know that MBM tries to keep it as local as possible. Yeah, but it doesn't. You can't. You can't say that. There's no one who's going to be I don't know, someone who uses a British accent or. Actually, no, it's not something that they cannot understand. We watch American shows.
Yeah.
We watch British shows. You watch James Bond.
Actually,
I mean, that's British. Right? John Wick. That's American. So if you can understand them, I don't think...
subtitle.
This one no subtitle. Understand.
Try lah.
But usually the accents are not that difficult that candidates cannot catch. I'm not saying it's accent free, but it's not difficult.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do you have any what question for the speaking task? Is it what type of question will most frequently ask about the speaking?
Okay, you don't have a most frequently asked question, but girls, you all know that language is far and wide and vast.
Yeah.
I would always say that the questions asked are always what's happening at the time. You know, we had COVID. So I'm sure there's going to be like a pandemic question,
I
perhaps.
also believe that will be the question.
And now what's so recurring? Social media. There'll definitely be something about social media. So it's always what's happening or evolving around you. Because they pitch it at B2, a proficiency level that you should have when you complete your SPM. So it's definitely not something far-fetched. They'll keep it as close as possible for you to be able to answer. Now, unless you're living in a cave or under the rock lah, okay? Then you don't know what's going on at all. Then I cannot help you lah. But in most cases, candidates can answer.
But how about if, since what I know is when during the speaking test, it has two parts, right? It's one for individual and one is for group discussion. I think group discussion is more like a debate. So is that okay that I speak more than 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes? Or
Can we go for a break first?
A break?
Not yet? Not yet? Oh, okay. So I have to carry on. Okay, so if you want me to move into the Moet speaking nuances as well, here goes. Now, Moet speaking consists of two parts. First is the individual presentation, where you're given a situation and your own task. Correct? So many a time I tell the candidates, please look at your own task, because in the old format, we examiners are still able to take questions from you. Should you not be able to understand words, or you don't understand, you know, you can't understand the framing of the question itself. But in the new format, no. So you're given the question, given a bit of time to read it, and then you straight away go into answering it yourself. So whether or not you understand, I'll only be able to hear your answer and then, oh my God, I didn't get it, you know? And I will try at the time to bring you back to what is actually required by the question. So many a time I tell my candidates in my briefing, if the examiner asks you questions, please don't panic. It is very normal for us, especially students, you know, in our, I don't know, our society, maybe it's a thing, that, you know, it's ingrained in them when the examiner asks questions, that means, oh my God, I've crashed and banged, oh God, finish lah, my marks gone. You know,
actually I would be very panicked.
You would have the thought that something's gone wrong. Actually, it's not. It's the total opposite of it. The examiners are trying to help you to get back on track, because we have to give you marks and we can see potential and we want to give you the mark. But you also need to answer within the paradigm of the question. So most times we are trying to pull you into that paradigm.
Really?
So when we are asking you questions, just be calm and answer.
So actually, in conclusion, it's like just enjoy your speaking lah. Don't be very panicked and then
I'm
just
not done yet. So when you're doing your individual task, you start with a salutation. Good morning, examiners and candidates. You read your situation. The situation today is yada yada yada. You read your task. My task is. When you do that, that means you're telling yourself this is what you're going to answer. Impossible, you're going to go wrong. Okay? Then you give your points. Okay? My first point is this. My second point is this. Or my third point is this. You might wonder, how many points do I prepare? Right? Now, there is no hard and fast rule. There was once a question on nuclear warfare. Okay, and not many students could answer it. Nuclear warfare. It's a very physics-based question. And those who are in the science stream would have been able to, were able to tackle the questions easily. But those who are in the social sciences, they'd find it a little bit, what is this? So in that kind of a situation, even if you give us 1 point and you elaborate it, thoroughly, we give you the same mark. So there is no hard and fast rule. I will always say prepare 3 points just to be safe, so that you have something to talk about if your time's running out. But you really don't have to stress yourself too. And the reason why you give me your points in the beginning, point 1, point 2, point 3 is this, is so that let's say you have 3 points and you are the type who loves to talk. Then you give me the 3 points and then you start elaborating and time's up. You haven't discussed point 2 or point 3.
So you have to get more into
but
it.
it's okay because you've already told me your points in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So I've already taken note, okay, these are the points that you were going to talk about. But you only managed to elaborate on one.
Alright, so actually I have few questions when I ask you, but this time is over already. So I think last question is do you have any words you want to talk to the candidates for tomorrow who's sitting for the WET exam?
Well, if you have done enough exercises for listening and reading, I think you should be prepared. And if you have listened on to what I said about the writing, it should be enough to take you through and get a pretty decent band. As for speaking, speak from your heart. Don't worry about giving big examples. Just keep it simple.
Alright, so actually I think we had earned something from teacher. Don't be panicked for tomorrow. Okay, so actually here we are hope. We have to stop now. Actually we hope you guys can earn something, can know something. So to get a rest and then don't be late for tomorrow 7:30 a.m. you have to arrive in Taiyuan Tiga. So okay, I will
Good luck.
from here. Good luck.
Good luck,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Good luck. Bye-bye.
TAR Radio, a voice with you around the campus.